Today we're going to be adjusting the handlebars. Go ahead and get the toolkit out. All right, so you're going to use the 2 Allen keys that come with the toolkit, a 10mm socket, and then if you have the stock mirrors, you're going to need a wrench as well. All right, so for this front bolt, use the bigger Allen key. We use the smaller Allen key for this bolt underneath here. You should be able to lift this cover up from the back and then out like that. You also need to take the stock handlebars. All right, so right up here you have a couple plastic stays. You want to push the center pins in. That'll let you take it out. And then on the back of the brakes underneath, there's 1 bolt on each side holding that plastic in. Use the smaller Allen. All right, so now we're gonna lift the bottom slow. Just work your way around. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, so just go slow and you should be all right. Start on the side, work your way across. You're gonna use the 10mm socket. Those bolts are pretty tight. So you got 4 bolts. These just lift right off. These get stuck to the handlebars, so you're just gonna use a little elbow grease to knock them off. All right, so on these clamps on the bottom, there's a little notch. When you're moving it from the forward position, this notch that used to sit in this groove right here should be sitting in this groove, so you need to turn them around. And then the same thing on the other side, that notch needs to sit in this groove right here. All right, so for now, you're just gonna drop the bolts in, hand tighten everything so you can make some adjustments. So on this, I'm just using the markings to get it lined up left and right. There's, here, let me rotate it out a little bit. All right, so you see this line right here. Just trying to get that lined up left to right using the existing marking. All right, so once it's lined up left to right and you got the angle forward, backwards, right, just try to get these gaps looking even on both sides before you start tightening it with a tool. You're ready to clamp everything down, just do quarter turns and keep switching off diagonally. All right, so once everything starts to snug up, just give it one more crank on each bolt, but don't go crazy with it. Definitely don't want to strip these bolts. All right, so now that that's all done, everything feels good. Kind of test it out in case you decide you don't like the different position. That way you don't have to do this twice. All lined up. Really easy, so that's nice. Don't forget to put the stays back in. So you push it in and then squeeze it together. Now you gotta put these 2 bolts back behind the brake lever. A little helpful hint, if you turn everything to the side. Gives you a lot more access to tighten this up. Do the other side, turn all the way. All right, so on the mirrors, if you don't want to take the windshield off, you want to start threading this a little bit. And then get the mirror on top, and as you start threading, it'll thread in, and it'll also thread the mirror. Honestly, I had to play with that threading so many times, you might as well just take the windshield off. Alright, so now all you gotta do is put that cover back on. Put this big bolt on top. Small bolt on the bottom. Alright, so that's the 20 millimeters of adjustment available on the handlebar.